Hey everybody, it's me again, Adam Chapnick with the Security Token Academy, and we are here in Los Angeles at CIS 2019. And I am joined by someone who is very Los Angeles. He is a teacher at the UCLA, which is the University of California, Los Angeles. It's none other than Alex Nascimento. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks, Adam, for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, not only are you a teacher, and not that we don't love all teachers, we do, God bless them all.
Important.
But in our world at the Security Token Academy, we have a particular soft spot for teachers like yourself who teach blockchain technology. So can you tell us a little bit about what you specialize in and what you confer upon the youth of our nation?
For sure. So I teach two courses at UCLA. One is blockchain business applications, which is mainly reviews of the concepts of blockchain and actual use cases in different industries like retail, real estate, how Walmart is using blockchain to track pork from China and mangoes from Mexico.
Wow.
So different real use cases, obviously touching on fintech as well. And then now we are doing the first security token seminar at UCLA.
Ooh.
And I'm going to do a shameless plug here.
Yeah,
It's
please.
on May 3rd and 4th. Please Google blockchain UCLA. You're going to see the course offering. It's open to the public. That was one of our biggest focuses at UCLA Blockchain Lab, was that we could offer courses that were not only restricted to UCLA students.
Fantastic.
And then on that seminar, May 3rd and 4th of this year, we're going to review how security tokens are going to revolutionize the business world and the financial industry.
Wow. Well, without calling it a spoiler, what do you think is the promise of a security token in the business and financial industry? How do we think it's going to be a revolutionary impact?
There are many things that I think are going to be revolutionary, but some of the low-hanging fruits are obviously you're going to significantly minimize the cost of back office and paper transaction, which is huge for financial institutions.
Absolutely.
You're going to have democratization of investments. You can bring venture capital deals or startup deals to retail investors that just because they don't have the connections, they're not at this conference circuit like myself and yourself, they just don't have the connection to those deals, right? And then obviously tokenization of different assets that are naturally or traditionally illiquid assets, or assets that don't have a lot of liquidity.
Right.
Like art, collectible cars, real estate, or capital intensive projects like building a commercial building.
Got it. Okay, so what are the barriers to achieving some of these like revolutionary effects, do you think?
So I think that the biggest barrier is not a barrier, is just a factor of time, right? We're still at the very beginning of the industry, which is great for anyone that wants to join because it's a fabulous industry with a lot of potential to really revolutionize the entire way we look at money and investments. So there's a lot of space for bright minds out there to join the industry. I'd like to welcome everyone. And I think that what we're trying to do at this point is glue the different parts that are necessary in the industry which mimic traditional markets, right? So you're talking about custody. Right? Custody is necessary for you to bring institutional investors. After custody, you need to have legal teams that understand the compliances necessary of issuing a security token on the blockchain. Then we should look at issuing platforms. Are they issuing under one common standard, or does everyone has their own standard?
Right.
Then you're going to get that token and you're going to throw it in on an exchange that needs to have a good number of investors to buy and sell to generate volume, right? Analogous to the traditional market, you will also need a broker-dealer to be able to sell securities.
Right.
And
compliantly, right.
Compliantly. And in the end, you will need to verify the investors. just like we do it every day with equities and bonds in the entire world. I think that right now we are at a time in the security token industry where we're trying to connect these blocks. So it's just a matter of time, but it will happen.
It's inevitable, we feel.
Inevitable.
No matter what. Okay, so where do you think is the most likely sort of first vertical that this will become commonplace?
That's a really good question. I would say that, traditionally, real estate is a low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
I'm sure you interviewed other people here, like my friend Ben Tsai, who is a big proponent of that, because you need capital. The people who invest in real estate projects are accustomed to writing large checks, and via a tokenized share of a real estate project, you can disperse the way you do fundraising for a project. You can facilitate the payments and the distributions of that project.
Right.
And you can easily provide a lot more liquidity to the first investors.
Yeah, and I think something about real estate, I agree with you. I think that's the obvious. We're already seeing it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the reason may be that it sort of it looks a lot like the old way. It's, there's a thing and a lot of people own it and you have to go through some compliant offering to get them into it. There's it's a little different, but it's sort of a different flavor of the same ice cream.
Exactly.
Whereas, if I want to fractionalize my Van Gogh, there's no analog for that. So it's going to take a while, I think. So what about at UCLA? Where are you guys going with the blockchain lab? What can we expect in the coming year from you guys?
Yes, so we founded the UCLA Blockchain Lab, which now evolved to a student-led organization that is a blockchain at UCLA. They have over 100 students involved in it.
Fantastic.
We're also looking to start a own blockchain club within the Anderson School, which was
Anderson is the business school.
This is the business school, yes, where the MBA program is held, and that was originally where we founded the UCLA Blockchain Lab, which was an effort of alumni and faculty like myself, and then it evolved to being a student-led organization. So we're trying to get also a effort down at the business school so that we can push UCLA to continue to be the forward-thinking technology bedrock of Southern California.
Amen. Well, as a UCLA neighbor, I wish you all the luck in the world. Please come back and keep us posted on what's going on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Great seeing you.
Great seeing you too.